Well, perhaps to drive the point home, one man's filmed himself crossing the Danish-German border wearing a balaclava and waving an Islamic State flag. The stunt was supposedly meant to show how open Europe's internal borders are. And nobody tried to stop the man in the video, not least because the scene was filmed in a secluded rural area. Though we discussed European concern over free movement with Danish journalist Iben Tranholm.
Our politicians' worldview is based on an ideology and not reality. And then this ideology is what I call the tyranny of tolerance. It means that if you're not for open borders and inclusion, you will be labeled as a racist or somebody who's promoting hatred. They are so blinded because of this ideology that they don't really see reality. And a lot of people here in Europe start to understand that this is what's going on, but unfortunately those politicians are those who are in power. They had this idea that the open border ideology is what is the EU values, and that's why I think we're not going to see, a lot of major changes, at least not in the near future.
To America now, where new body cam footage has been released showing what appears to be another case of police brutality. You may find what we're about to show you upsetting.
Lee, come here. It's okay. Relax.
Stop, Lee. Taser.
This video shows the controversial tasering of a 91-year-old man with Alzheimer's by a deputy sheriff at a nursing home in Minneapolis. Now, the incident occurred in March. Officers reported the man was being violent, though it's kind of tough to see that in the video. Family members of the patient said that his wrist was broken after he was later handcuffed. And they believe the attack also weakened his heart, leading to his death 2 months later.
It's okay.
Now, the local police chief, Keith Coleman, put out a statement after the video was released, calling the use of a taser, quote, the best possible alternative to physical force. But some disagree with the steps taken by the officer. And this is not the first instance of elderly people being victimized by police. 84-year-old Geneva Smith, pepper-sprayed by police who stormed her home when searching for her son. Smith claimed that the attack was unprovoked and that she suffered a panic attack afterwards. And the video emerged in August, and again police stated that appropriate force had been used. Carl Dix, an anti-police brutality activist, told us that certain elements of society are especially vulnerable to officer violence.
Increasingly growing sections of people, especially poor people, disadvantaged people, are forced to live under police state conditions. We will brutalize you, we'll tase you, we'll put you in handcuffs and drag you to the doctor's office. The police view it as they are the law in these cases. They have the power to do anything they want to you. So it's very important for people to look at what's actually happening. Police get called supposedly to help mentally ill people, and they end up tasing them, beating them, even in many cases killing them. And then that is accepted as normal police procedure. We have to stop this. We don't want to see more of it happening.